Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Now what we here on today, Mr. Roll Up? Yep. Just one of them industrial plants. You see the title. Woman fatally beaten with a sledgehammer. Alright? Let's get into it.
Police say a man admitted to killing his co-worker with a sledgehammer. He told investigators he didn't like her. That is according to newly filed charges against David DeLong. He and the woman were working together at a manufacturing company in Cokato when the attack happened. As Jason Rantala reports, the brutal killing has the small town looking for answers.
In the early morning hours Tuesday, the Wright County Sheriff's Office says they found a woman suffering from blunt force injuries inside Advanced Process Technologies in Cokato. Court documents say 40-year-old David DeLong struck the victim multiple times with a sledgehammer. Family members say 20-year-old Amber Zach died from the attack.
She's just probably fun-spirited, great kid to be around.
Both DeLong and Zach worked at the company. Authorities say DeLong confessed to the murder. Documents say he admitted not liking the victim, that he had been planning to kill the victim for some time. Zach's parents tell me their daughter was an amazing welder, was great at her job, and loved going to work every day. They say they want to raise awareness of workplace violence.
You just kind of, teared up maybe a little bit. Just because you know who the kid was.
Dennis Piowski got to know Zach well. He was her advisor from freshman to senior year at Hutchinson High School. He was also her assistant coach on the basketball team.
She'd be hitting them left and right,
where she was known for her three-point shooting skills. Piowski says she had a passion for welding and spoke with her back in August.
And I'd always kid her about, don't lose a finger, and do they trust you with a laser and all this kind of stuff.
Zach's employee writes to us, quote, "We are heartbroken by yesterday's tragedy, and our thoughts are with the victim's family and friends in this terrible moment."
She's just probably fun-spirited, great kid to be around. She's going to be sadly missed.
Jason Rantala, WCCO News.
Horrific.
Alright. Now y'all seen that, right? Well, what you think, Mr. Roll Up? What you got to say? Well, check this out, man. You got some real crazy ass people in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? And this right here just fucking proved it again, man. This guy, he killed this woman with a sledgehammer because he didn't like her. Bro, if you didn't like her, why don't you just go get another job or go work another position? Why don't you just go do something else? Because evidently you can't fire her because you an employee just like she is. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's really like that, like you really just don't like her, don't talk to her. Don't be around her. Like you could talk to your supervisor and say, "Hey, can you move me to another position? I don't get along with my coworker, blah, 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 blah." Again, hold that L. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people think off of temporary actions, temporary emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what this was. It was a temporary emotion. He didn't like her. He been planning on killing her. Now, this ain't no man that was his op, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. Now, I don't know exactly what they had going on behind closed doors, but we speaking on man to woman ratio. It wasn't said that they had an intimate relationship or, they was doing anything on the side or nothing like that. This was just a coworker of his that he didn't like. So he been planning this attack on this woman for a minute. Meaning he's not insane. What he did with the act that he committed, yeah, that was an insane act. But because of the fact that he been planning on this and he admitted that he didn't like her, that's not insanity. He's just fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna book his ass. He about to spend the rest of his life in prison. He done. Nah, this is what I was saying in the beginning about why you ain't just get another job or try and get another position or hey, your supervisor move you to another place in the building. They worked in an industrial plant. So it probably was a good 200 of them, you know what I'm saying, big building, people over here, people over there. He could have just got moved to a different position in a different place in the fucking building. But no, he decided to go for the extreme. And he beat this woman to death with a sledgehammer. I remember a couple months ago, and this ain't no funny matter. It's just what I'm about to bring up. It was funny. Y'all remember a few months ago I did the video on the Sledgehammer brothers that was hitting convenience stores with sledgehammers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I respect them for that, because they was wrecking shit overnight when everybody at home sleep, so they wasn't harming nobody. Well, here we go. Fast forward the tape to the day. Now we got this crazy ass guy with that same kind of weapon using it on a human being to take their life out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit going on in your mind to even feel like that for somebody? You know what I'm saying? A fucking sledgehammer, bro. That's nefarious work. Sledgehammers is straight for like demolition. You know what I'm saying? I did demolition damn near 10 years ago. I'm an independent contractor. Yes, Mr. Roll Up got many hats. How about that? Nah, when I was in the demolition, sledgehammer was like the end all go to all weapon. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, if your hammer couldn't get it done, you know what I'm saying? A little pry bar couldn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? Um, the jackhammer can't get it done. Blah 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 blah. Don't none of these major tools get the job done to knock this wall down, or you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Tear this toilet up, tear this damn towel up on the floor. Shit like that. If those tools that I named, if they couldn't get the job done, the sledgehammer is gonna do it. Now, the reason why the sledgehammer was always the last weapon, because it was like one of the most manual weapons to use. And when you swing that motherfucker, you gotta have some power behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not swinging it right, you're not using that motherfucker right, you're gonna hurt yourself. You know, so the sledgehammer is like the last weapon to use. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what was that damn the wrecking ball? You see how they got rid of wrecking balls? They don't use wrecking balls no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too dangerous. That big ass ball just swinging around everywhere can knock people out, knock out other buildings, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So the sledgehammer is like the wrecking ball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not comparing them, but I'm saying it's kind of like one and the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like a last minute, last type of tool type of thing, right? Well, with that being said, this guy picked up the last minute type of tool, the last second, the last resort kind of tool, and he used it on a human, not on the object, not on the wall, not on a building. He used it on a human. You know what I'm saying? Heinous fucking crime. He really hated that woman that bad. You know what I'm saying? So now, with his court process and things like that, they gonna cook his ass. He through. Now I'm gonna say this: when he go to prison, he gonna be the type that's gonna get his ass beat. I ain't gonna necessarily say he gonna be somebody's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because what can I say? He not more like the one attractive types. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like the guy I did the video on like 2 videos ago. He ain't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like them guys in there, they ain't gonna really be attracted to him. So they probably ain't gonna want him. You know what I'm saying? But when they find out what he did to a woman, oh, please believe they gonna be on his ass. They gonna take his commissary. They gonna be beating his ass. They gonna have him in the corner crying somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this shit go. Especially when you doing something against a woman. A lot of guys in prison, they don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't do shit against women. Guys in prison respect when you do something to a man, your op, or things like that. But when you doing shit against a woman, especially when you kill them or you grape them or something like that, it's lights out, man. It's lights the fuck out. And for his situation, even if, what can I say? The guys on the yard don't look him up. They is gonna look him up. But just to say, even if they wasn't to look him up, right? The COs there is gonna tell the inmates, like, hey, you know, this guy, he had beat this woman with a sledgehammer to death at work for no reason. It wasn't like he walked in on his wife and she was in the bed with another dude. Like, nah, he just beat this woman to death at work because he just didn't like her. You know what I'm saying? And when them inmates get word of that, they gonna be like, what? Oh yeah? Get him. Yeah. I don't believe his family gonna look out for him. So I believe he another one. He gonna be another one on the yard, um, getting his shit took, and he gonna need some type of protection. You know what I'm saying? This shit's stupid, man. Before I end this, right? Dude had a good job. Them type of jobs, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he probably was making like at least $50, at least $40 to $50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Making good money. I'm pretty sure he was making a good 6 figures a year. You know what I'm saying? And he threw that shit away for a damn prison cell to work in the child hall for $1 a day. Make that make sense, man. Temporary emotions, man. That's why I tell y'all, hold that ill. So to anybody out there, if you working with somebody you don't like and you on that level where you think you about to crash out on this person because you can't fucking stand them, watch this story a good 2 or 3 times because this gonna be your outcome if you crash out on your um coworker or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all feel like that. Y'all got somebody at work that you don't like. You want to blow their fucking head off. You know what I'm saying? Well, take the advice from this video because this guy he went through with the play, and now he just ruined his life. You know what I'm saying? A good motherfucking job. I'm pretty sure he was living a decent life. He ain't no looker, so he probably ain't had no woman. You know what I'm saying? But he was living a good life. Shit, like how you fuck that up? You know, temporary emotions. I can guarantee you, he in that cell regretting what he did, wishing he would have never made the move he made, wishing he could go back on that day and toss that sledgehammer to the side and say, you know what? I'm not even gonna pay her no attention. Even if I do gotta work with her, even if I gotta work beside her, even if this is what it is. This is only 8 hours on my day. And I'm here only on one mission to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you all that is going through his mind right now. Like, what the fuck did I do? It's too late now. You know what I'm saying? How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.